Hi everyone. Welcome to English is Easy. Today we're practicing IELTS speaking part 1 topic, art. In this video, you'll get 3 different versions of answers, including a Band 9 style version. Alright, let's start. Now we will listen to version 1.
Let's talk about art. Are you good at art?
I wouldn't say I'm particularly talented at creating art. I can do basic sketching and I enjoy being creative, but I'm certainly not skilled enough to produce anything professional. I appreciate art much more as an observer than as a creator.
Did you learn art at school when you were a child?
Yes, we had art classes throughout primary school and part of secondary school. We learned basic techniques like painting, drawing, and working with different materials like clay and pastels. It was a nice break from academic subjects and helped us express ourselves creatively.
What kind of art do you like?
I'm particularly drawn to Impressionist and contemporary art. I love how Impressionist paintings use light and color to create atmosphere, and I find contemporary art interesting because it often challenges conventional ideas and makes you think differently about everyday objects and concepts.
Is art popular in your country?
Yes, art is quite popular in Canada. Most major cities have prominent art galleries and museums, and there's a thriving local art scene with regular exhibitions and festivals. Street art and public installations are also increasingly popular, and many people enjoy visiting galleries or collecting art as a hobby.
Have you ever been to an art gallery?
Yes, I've been to several art galleries. I particularly enjoy visiting the Art Gallery of Ontario in Toronto, which has an impressive collection ranging from Canadian artists to international masterpieces. I try to go a few times a year, especially when there are special exhibitions featuring artists I'm interested in.
Do you think children can benefit from going to art galleries?
Absolutely. I think it's very beneficial for children. Visiting art galleries can stimulate their imagination and creativity, expose them to different cultures and historical periods, and teach them to observe and interpret visual information. Many galleries also offer interactive programs specifically designed for children, which makes the experience educational and engaging rather than just passive observation.
Now we will listen to version 2.
Are you good at art?
To be honest, I'm not particularly gifted when it comes to traditional fine arts like painting or sketching. However, as a data engineer, I'd like to think I have a good eye for digital art and data visualization. I find that creating clean, aesthetically pleasing dashboards requires a certain level of creative flair, even if it's more technical than artistic.
Did you learn art at school when you were a child?
I did, actually. It was a mandatory subject in primary school. I remember spending hours experimenting with watercolors and clay modeling. While I wasn't exactly a prodigy, those classes were a fantastic way to let my imagination run wild and take a break from more rigid subjects like math or science.
What kind of art do you like?
I'm quite a fan of minimalist and modern art. I'm particularly drawn to pieces that use bold geometric shapes and clean lines, as they resonate with my analytical nature. I also have a deep appreciation for digital art and photography, especially landscapes that capture the raw beauty of the natural world.
Is art popular in your country?
Yes, it's quite prevalent. There's a rich heritage of traditional folk art and intricate handicrafts that are deeply embedded in our culture. Furthermore, in urban centers, the contemporary art scene is thriving, with many young artists gaining international recognition for their innovative work in digital media and street art.
Have you ever been to an art gallery?
Frequently, yes. Since I've been living in Toronto, I've made it a point to visit the Art Gallery of Ontario a few times. I find that walking through a gallery is incredibly rejuvenating. It's a great way to disconnect from the digital world and gain a fresh perspective on life.
Do you think children can benefit from going to art galleries?
Without a doubt. Exposing children to art galleries at a young age can foster their creativity and help develop their critical thinking skills. It encourages them to ask questions and look at the world from different viewpoints. Moreover, it's a wonderful way to introduce them to history and diverse cultures in a very visual and engaging manner.
Now we will listen to version 3.
Are you good at art? I'd say I'm reasonably good, but not professional. I can sketch simple portraits and do basic watercolor paintings, especially when I take my time and follow a reference.
Did you learn art at school when you were a child?
Yes, we had art classes in primary school. We did drawing, coloring, and small craft projects, and it helped me become more patient and detail-oriented.
What kind of art do you like?
I really like modern and minimalist art because it often communicates a strong idea with simple shapes and colors. I also enjoy nature photography since it captures real moments in a beautiful way.
Is art popular in your country?
Yes, I think it's quite popular, especially in bigger cities where there are museums and festivals. People may not buy art often, but many enjoy exhibitions, street art, and cultural events.
Have you ever been to an art gallery?
Yes, a few times. I like walking through galleries slowly because it feels calm, and I usually find at least one piece that makes me stop and think.
Do you think children can benefit from going to art galleries?
Definitely. It can boost their creativity and help them express emotions in a healthy way. Also, seeing different styles teaches them that there isn't just one right way to create something.
All right, that's the end of today's video. I hope this helped you in your English learning journey. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed it, please like this video and subscribe to English is Easy. And let me know in the comments, which topic should we upload next? Bye.